Hola. Stop. Hablas inglés? I just wanted to say hello. You look very nice.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Do you have WhatsApp?
I do.
No, because it's like a souped-up London. What's your plan tonight?
None so far.
I remember having loads of conversations, and especially at the beginning of this journey, I'd be a little bit nervous. Because I was nervous, I wasn't really listening to what the girl was saying, and I just have this script that I'd run through in my mind, and the girl can just sense that you're not really there. You're not really listening to her. The conversation isn't smooth. It doesn't flow. And then by the end of it, you're left not really getting anywhere. She gives you a clunky number and then she doesn't meet up with you again, right? Just because you weren't there, you weren't listening to the conversation. And a lot of the time you were just running out of things to say. So you'd fall back by just asking monotonous, boring questions that wouldn't emotionally shock the conversation to make it more interesting. So if that's happened to you, what we want to do in this video we want to go over 2 key mindsets that have helped both of us on our journeys with this stuff, that have really taken our conversations to the next level. So stay tuned for what we are about to share with you.
So the first point is active listening, not passive listening. I learned this a great deal because I used to pitch CEOs of various companies on the phone, for multiple $100,000 deals, right? There was no visual communication. It's all done via listening skills. So not only are you listening, actually listening to the words the girl's saying, when she gives you stuff to say, when she replies to your conversation, you're actually looking at her body language, the way she says it as well. Active listening is super, super important. Most guys, they're nervous and they're just waiting for their turn to reply. They jump in, they start chatting shit, and they run out of things to say very quickly. Actively listening, where you really, really tune in and zone everything else out, and you've always got this little bubble effect with just you and the girl, means that you're never going to run out of things to say, because you can take what she says, and you can talk about it a bit and ask a question. If you watch the conversation I'm having with this girl who spent some time in the US, you can see that although sometimes I'm changing the tact of the conversation to keep it spicy and actually elicit things that I want to know, generally speaking, I'm always staying on the relevant thread. I'm not just firing loads of random questions around. It's staying on what has been produced in the conversation and actually just providing a bit of value about that and having fun with that as well. So active listening, it's a skill that you can absolutely work on. It's a skill that most men are very bad at. I'm classically bad actually at letting people finish what they say. When a girl is speaking, she's investing. Even in this conversation, you can see her jump in a few times, probably prematurely, but one of the best things to do is stop interrupting people and then just pause for a second after you decide to reply. And that way, by slowing everything down, you're more likely to not run out of things to say in the first place, but also you're never really going to run out of content to talk about because it's always in the conversation, right? You throw out something, she talks about that, you then talk about what she talked about, and it's kind of this never-ending stream. So actively listening, super, 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 super important. It's a skill set that you need to be consciously aware of to develop.
Yeah, one point to take into account, I was actually watching this conversation, and one of the things that I noticed when you were talking to this girl is that you weren't, looking around the whole time, trying to losing attention, really focused, good eye contact, relaxed body language. And one thing that you spoke about, which is waiting a second or two after the girl finishes talking, it actually gives you time to think. Because one of the things that constantly happens with guys is that because they think that they have to talk quickly, they never actually give themselves time to think about what to say. The girl finishes talking and they just boom, machine gun fire words back at the girl, and it's just a little bit intense. It also takes away all the pressure from the conversation. You want those little pockets of tension where she says something and you don't respond immediately. You just wait a little bit, give a little bit of time and respond. There's so many positives to this. Another one is that it actually creates a little bit of sexual tension between you and the girl, which is never a bad thing either.
Point 2 with how to not run out of things to say is be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And this is a mentality that I used a lot when I started doing day game, because I found it inherently very, very fucking uncomfortable. For years I've been naturally kind of like a shy extrovert, which is a weird combination, but I like spending time around people, but I just was very shy, right? So I wasn't comfortable handling uncomfortable situations, and social skills or social interaction inherently is always a little bit uncomfortable. Whether you're, applying for a new job, or whether you're trying to, sell someone on a sales call, or whether you're talking to a new girl in a bar or on the street, right? It's uncomfortable. One of the key mindsets for me was actually being consciously aware of being comfortable with uncomfortable. It's not going to kill me. I'm not going to die. So being consciously aware of that, and then actually reminding myself of that before I used to go out and do day game, or before I used to go on a date. It doesn't really matter, right? Often we feel, men, we have to suck up the pressure, right? We're taking we're feeling uncomfortable, being like, what do we do next? Had fun with the process. So I'm just realizing I'm just going to fucking revel in the uncomfortability, the comfortableness of the uncomfortability. So that was part 1, actually just having fun with it, having fun with the process, having fun with being comfortable with the uncomfortable and not taking it too seriously. That was part 1. So on a date, instead of my old mentality of just shitting myself, I just go in with being like, look, this is going to be a bit uncomfortable. Let's just have fun with it. Suck up the fucking tension, right? And actually putting the tension onto her a bit. not feeling like you're uncomfortable. Force the tension, externalize the attention onto her. So being comfortable with the uncomfortable, super important part of the process. Whether it's through the initial meet, whether it's on the date, whether it's girls you're dating multiple times. Super important to bear that in mind. Hola. Stop. Hablas inglés?
Yes, I do.
I just wanted to say hello. You look very nice.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you.
James, are you
Hi.
married? Are you single?
I'm single, thank you.
You're single?
Yes. Why is this guy here?
We're filming it. We work as travel vloggers. So we
Oh.
travel and we make content of cool places. Bogota is really cool. I don't like Medellin because there's too many gringos. But Cali and Bogota, Cartagena, Medellin's been ruined by Americans.
Okay.
If I want to meet Americans, I go to the US. If I come to Colombia, I want to meet Colombians. So Bogota is great because there's not many foreign people. Same with Cali. And the vibe here is cool. The nightlife is amazing. It's really fun.
Oh, that's nice. Are you from Australia?
From London.
From London?
Born in Hong Kong, but I have an English passport.
Oh,
And you?
okay.
You're Rolla? You say Rolla and...
Rola.
I
Yes.
can't... It's impossible para pronunciación con
PR
Rolla.
is really hard.
It's only... I can never do it.
I know, it's tough.
But
I
your
mean,
English is good. How did you learn?
Thank you so much. I learned it in the States, in New York.
Ah, so you're New York. You're like a
Yeah,
New York lover or New York hater? Because some people say it's amazing and some people are like, fuck that place. I would never go back to that place.
To New York?
Because it's like London on steroids, right? So if you're... no, because it's like a souped up London. So if you don't like this vibe, if the vibe is too much, if you're more
Okay.
like, you like peaceful stuff.
Look, but New York could be both, Like it could be very zen and it could be very fun and parties.
But now you're living back in...
Yes, I do. I live here. I live
But
here
you
in Bogota.
moved there for a few years and then you came back.
Yes, I lived there for 5 years and then I moved back to Colombia. I lived in Cartagena for a while, then I lived in Bogota.
Did you like Cartagena?
I did, but it's a small city.
The vibe is like too many prostitutes. Demasiado
That's it?
putas, yes. It is. Everyone is...
I mean, you are a tourist, so probably you know better
I don't
than
like
me.
I don't like to pay for sex. It's degrading, When you look this good, you don't need to pay for sex. No, I'm joking.
You're so funny. You guys are staying in Bogota? Or?
Parque 93. Click Clack Hotel Click Clack. Do you know?
Yes, I do. I live nearby there.
They have a very cool. My favorite bar. I always stay there because.
Apache?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
They have the live music and the frozen margaritas is good.
Yeah.
And they have a strange drink called Vici Via Boa. It's like this medicinal drink.
Never tried it.
It really makes you feel like high. It's really weird. You have like a few shots and you're like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm taking MDMA. No, it really fucks with your head in a good way. You feel good.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And what do you do? What's your job?
I have a business, a small business.
What is it?
It's called. It's bar at the workout. It's the ballet bar.
Oh,
It's workout for women.
like a bar workout, like a pole dancing.
It is not. It
Oh,
is not.
You had my hopes up there. God damn it! I was gonna say, give me all the, but I need to take the behind the scenes content.
No, it's not. It's a horizontal bar, like a ballet bar. It is mostly for women, but it's more like yoga, Pilates, that kind of type.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but it's very tough. It's very hard.
Very
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
And why are you single?
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you have like
Not
long?
lucky.
Did you have married? It seems like everyone in Colombia gets married young and then they get divorced.
Do you think?
Yeah, someone was telling me like in Colombia there's like 90% divorce rate.
What?
Because in London it's 60%, which I think is high. But
It's very high.
they were saying 90%
Yeah, and why are you single now?
because I travel too much.
Okay. So what do you do for a living?
Travel vlogging, crypto, drug
what
dealing.
kind of vlog do you guys have? Like, what is it?
We just go to places around the world and we just kind of show the place. Like I like to go to the places that are a bit like, I guess like rough. So like we filmed in Santa Fe, which is like, it's like you see people smoking crack and fights and prostitutes, but it's really interesting to see this kind of life because then you come to here, Zona T, and it's like completely different contrast, So anything variation is cool. And just speak to people and see what they say. It's interesting to meet people from different parts of the world.
And, so you live from there? Like, is that a real job? I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but like, I don't know how this vlogging thing works.
Yeah, it's real. And then people pay us because I've been traveling for 5 years. These places and I've dated and had fun. So lots of people will pay for pay me for advice. They like, James, I'm going to Bogota for the first time. And I'm like, okay, stay here. There. I have some friends.
For your advice?
Yeah, they pay me
No,
for the
mil
phone.
gracias. No, yo sé, pero no. Sí, yo sé mil veces, mil gracias. Lo siento, mil gracias. So, okay, so you give advice to people and you charge for that.
Yeah, and then I've got some, no, gracias.
No, gracias.
And then I've got some crypto stuff as well, Bitcoin and property.
Okay.
And yeah, it's cool. But my passion really is travel. I just love to travel new place. Like I've been traveling for 5 years. Every week, every 2 weeks, I go to a new place.
And even during the pandemic?
Yeah, because I was jumping to places that was open. So Sweden was open for 3 months, I go there. And then Belarus was open, so I go there. Mexico was open, so I go there. So there was no lockdown for me. I know in Bogota there was hard lockdown. Yeah, I've had it twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
No, the worst was when I had the third injection, the third shot. I get the most side effects from this. I feel like really like zombie.
I felt same.
Yeah.
I think the vaccine was worse than COVID.
I think now I'm like, should I do that? Maybe I should have just got the fucking fake, like everyone. Lots of people have the fake.
The fake ID, like not ID,
Fake
but
vaccine.
Like,
Lots of people I know who travel, they just get fake vaccine.
but those
Fake.
too? The certificate or the whatever.
Yeah, but they're scared. I can understand why they are a
But
bit.
like,
But I understand why they're skeptical because I've got it. But you develop a drug in 6 months. Normally, vaccines take 30 years.
that was from the first SARS. That's why it was too fast to make. You know what I mean? Like they didn't make it from scratch.
They didn't.
They didn't. There was like a previous SARS or something.
They took it from SARS.
Yeah. So exactly. So they developed something from that. You know what I mean? So it's safe. I mean, I don't know.
I hope so. I haven't died yet. But it is a bit strange that you say the same as me, that you got more bad side effect from the shot than you got from COVID, because for me COVID it just didn't affect me. 2 times, but the shot made me feel like.
Can I ask, how old are you?
What do you think?
30 something.
35.
35. Yeah.
And you?
36.
Oh really? You look super young.
I know. Thank you.
Come to my surgeon for Botox. I have the best one.
No, I don't have Botox. I don't do Botox. I only do my workout.
Really?
I guess.
And you live like healthy style.
I do.
That's cool.
I do. Very, 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 very healthy lifestyle. Yeah.
You have WhatsApp?
I do. This is so random.
I know.
So
Well.
you stop people on the street?
Well,
and
not
talk
really.
to them?
Not really. I mean, I saw you walk past as I was coming, so I was like, okay, she looks cool.
That's so funny. Oh, I lost that. Okay.
What's your name again?
Angelica.
Angelica. Nice to meet you. Mucho, James.
I don't know how to say that on this phone. Sorry, I'm an iPhone person.
What's your plan tonight?
No plan so far.
You spell like this or with a K?
Yeah, that's perfect.
We're going to Andres DC in Chia.
Oh, that's so cool.
We never went to the one in Chia, but everyone says, oh, it's a really cool place.
God, that's the place.
Is it cool?
Yeah, you're gonna have a great time.
What time should we go, do you think? Because we want to eat as well. Like maybe 8?
Early 8. Don't you have a reservation? You should.
Really?
Yeah, because you're probably gonna get a nice table if you're a gringo. So try your best to speak English or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try your Spanish. Or try your Spanish, but very bad.
Mi español es muy malo ahora.
No, está muy bien.
No, porque estaba en Brasil para 2 meses y eu falo solamente portugués. Es mucho difícil para cambiar para nosotros. No, es muy diferente, pero es un poco más similar también y es complicado para cambiar. Because when I was in Bogota before, and my Spanish was good, but then I go to Brazil, I only speak Portuguese, and now I come back 2 days ago, and I'm like, fuck, it's rusty.
Yeah, I mean, you need to use it, so you won't lose it,
That's true. If you don't use it, you lose it.
My English is very rusty because I moved from the States already. This is my 3rd year here in Bogota, and I mean, I speak with my friends, but not every day. And it's mostly WhatsApp, so I can, maybe I write better.
You write better,
I mean?
or if you send voice note,
Yeah.
But do you think, is my accent hard to understand? Or
It is not. But I thought it was Australian for some reason. I don't know.
it's hard to differentiate.
It is very hard. I mean, it's beautiful. Your accent is beautiful.
Oh,
It's-
beautiful.
Yeah.
I've never heard my voice described as beautiful.
No, seriously, like your accent is so like I don't know. The American accent is more like what I'm used to, so it's
Right.
more like
More like-
normal. You know what I mean?
More fast.
Yeah.
And in Australian, it sounds like everything is a question. So we were going surfing on Bondi,
Yeah.
and we grabbed some beers, and it goes up like at the end.
Yeah, there's like singing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I mean, for us, it's actually better than the American accent, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
I'll send you a
Bye
message.
bye.
Have fun.
Okay.
Those two mindsets, when you combine them, all those two actionable things, active listening is actually a mindset and an actionable thing. And then being comfortable with the uncomfortable is a more of a mindset, but then your actions are dictated from that mindset. If you can hammer both those down, you're going to boss it. If you need help or if you've got any questions on any of this stuff, drop us an email. We're always available, info@jamestusk.com. Include your WhatsApp number. Me or Les will jump on a call, figure out where you're at, give you some free advice. Hey guys, we got a brand spanking new community, loads of new resources, loads of the old content, loads of new content, loads of fucking cool shit on there, and it's all for free. And if you want us to help you with your current situation, figure out where you're at, where you want to go, and the most painless and effective way possible to get from A to B, depending on what A to B is, book a call on the link below and we'll be in touch. It's also completely free of charge. Sayonara. So do you want to do the outro?
I don't think the outro is really needed today. I don't really feel like it. Yeah, look, if you want to really get this area of your life fixed, get in touch. There's a link below. Give us a call, organize the link on Calendly, and we'll be in touch.